Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. For those who might be new here, my name is Tayla Relph and I am an Australian who races in the FIM Women's Circuit Racing World Championship alongside World Superbikes. And I think this is like episode 19 of my vlog series that's been going for 1.5 years now, which is absolutely crazy. And this vlog is super exciting. We are testing at the brand new circuit that is on the World Superbike and MotoGP calendar in 2025, which is Balaton Park in Hungary. So yeah, I'll be one of the first riders to actually test out this new circuit. The circuit's obviously been around for a few years, but they had to do a few little changes and adjustments because the track was too fast. Basically, they've just added like 3 or 4 chicanes into the new layout, which is absolutely crazy. There is, I think, 3 chicanes in this new track layout. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get some upper body strength for this round. Obviously, not many people has seen what Balaton Park looks like, so we're going to take you guys behind the scenes, show you what this new track in Budapest looks like. I hope you guys all enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's go. Ted has this obsession with always needing to have a clean car. I'm not even joking. He hasn't washed the van in like 2 weeks. He gets like anxiety that people are judging him, and right now he's washing the van because he's worried that they won't maybe let us on the boat if the van's as dirty as what it is. But it's really hard to find car washers in England, like really hard. I don't understand why. There he is. But yeah, we have left our relative's place now and we are on our way to Budapest. Potentially stop off back at the AIS because my fingers have not improved. I can't actually, that's all the movement that I have. I can't get the tip of my finger to go here, which obviously this hand I can, this hand I can't. It's been 2 weeks now since my crash at Craner, and yeah, I just absolutely smashed up my hand. The bruising on my leg's getting a little bit better, but yeah, it's just the finger we're a little bit worried about because obviously I need these 2 fingers to brake, because when you race motorcycles, doesn't matter, even though when you get your motorbike road license they tell you you have to brake with 4 fingers, the stupidest rule ever. Obviously we only brake with 2 fingers and it's those 2, so kind of need them to work. Travel day today, get on the boat tomorrow at 6 AM. We'll head over to Europe from there. But in the meantime, I'm going to sit in the passenger seat and be passenger princess while Ted cleans the van.
Minutes. I was like, what the fuck am I going to do with 20 minutes? That's what I was going to do with 20 minutes.
Is the van going to be clean enough to let us on the boat now?
Yeah, it's a real thing, Taylor.
I just don't think it is.
You can't take international dirt onto a boat. Google it.
I'm going to Google it.
Hey Siri. Well,
that's what you're trying to tell me right now.
When we went last time, we had a set of tyres, and so why were they worried that the tyres had dirt on them?
Because they were obviously just worried that the mechanic just didn't do a good enough job of cleaning it.
Maybe the rider crashes too much.
This is where I stop a video.
Someone's going to edit that bit out.
Well, the van's clean now, and we are on our way to...
How shiny it is. Benno's sparkling.
We can actually see out of the windows now. Yeah, the next stop is Dover. It's Dover, isn't it? The Calais. Dover. Next stop is Dover. I reckon old mate's giving you a bit of a run for your money on like bad places to work on a motorcycle.
Yeah, he's winning. He is winning. Should we go offer him a hand?
If this isn't the coolest free campsite that I have ever seen in my life, I don't know what is.
Go to the AIS now.
Yeah, probably. First international x-ray done.
Guys, welcome to my channel.
Well, we've got some new extra hardware. We're currently at the hospital. I just had MRIs done on my scaphoid because they think that I've got a fracture in there. So we're just waiting for results, but we're in beautiful Lake Como at the moment. And this is the doctor's waiting room.
That
So, I mean...
Tayla's depressed, thinks life's ending, but, I mean... the Warrnambool Hospital doesn't quite have views like that.
I mean, there's worse places to be depressed, so, yeah. Wait and see if my scaphoid's fractured, but, yeah. Trying to just look out the window and not think about what's to come. This is the worst part of camping and the most undignified part of living in a van. Is cleaning out the toilet. And yeah, seeing as I was born without my sense of smell, cleaning the toilet is apparently my job. Apparently. PSA, I'm not publicly showing me cleaning it. I'm gonna hide it from you all. Oh, why are you doing that? We only found out like when we arrived in Hungary that they have a different currency than euro. So when you're in Hungary, they don't actually use euros, they use their own little thing. And it's not even like a British pound is still used as like a normal dollar, but no. Like these microfiber cloths are like 800 Hungarian forint. What's that? There's so many things you find out when you just randomly go to a different country and you're like, oh, okay, righto, didn't know that.
With the bend.
Does look like the bend a bit.
Like they've got plans for it to be insane.
Yeah.
They just haven't finished building it yet.
Yeah, they just haven't finished it. So we are here and we have officially made it to Balaton Park. So obviously this is a brand new circuit on the World Superbike and MotoGP calendar for 2025, which is really cool. We were actually supposed to race here last year, but the track didn't get homologated in time. So we ended up racing in Estoril instead, which to be honest, not mad about it because Estoril was like my best round of the whole entire year, besides the podium at Cremona, of course. But Estoril, we led my very first World Championship race in dry conditions. We topped every single wet practice session that there was. Yeah, Estoril was a great race weekend for us, but yeah, I guess the anticipation has been building so much. It's a very, very fast track. So they've added 3 chicanes to the circuit, which is absolutely crazy. Elephant in the room is that I am nursing a few broken bones at the moment. It's been a bit of a rough few weeks. At the end of the day, we ended up having 2 broken bones in my right fingers, and the bone itself is actually detached from my finger and has caused a little bit of a ligament injury in both. The x-rays showed that I fractured my scaphoid, so we got some MRIs as well done just to be on the safe side before we went and put a cast on it. Happily, but not so lucky at the same time, we ended up just getting a ruptured ligament in our scaphoid instead. So at least it's not broken. Don't have my wrist in a cast, so happy about that. For sure, nursing a bit of an injury changes the way that we test a little bit, but I have a pretty high pain threshold. I mean, I raced at Misano when I tore the ligament in my shoulder, so not the end of the world. I'm really excited to show you guys behind the scenes here, and yeah, get ready for a good day. Let's go. First laps of Balaton Park.
They'll have to have some big penalties fill up running.
Yeah.
That'll get really confusing.
Mm.
You kind of could, like,
If you come out,
like turn 8 Cremona,
yeah,
like a double, but you don't hit the first.
No, but look how much it comes back on itself there. You'd have to. You wouldn't be able to keep it wide the whole entire time.
All I'm saying is, like, maybe not.
Yeah,
You might not hit that.
Yeah.
Out a little bit, but you need to be like,
you can see, yeah.
I don't think that's actually. It's just they've stopped painting.
Yeah.
They've got to a point where they've asked. But.
You come back here, you can actually see the rubber. Try and get these bad boys into these. I fully got the colours wrong though. I thought my gloves on my fingers went white pink, but apparently they go pink white. But I tried. Ready to go? like people that just don't stop. Ted is probably one of those people. He's like laid all of these out so cutely, ready to go. I feel like we keep talking about this trainer crash, but so much has actually happened because of this crash. From broken fingers to broken motorbikes to now a very bent motorbike. So over the last few days that we went testing, I don't know, my times were just really off. Like I just wasn't very quick, to be completely honest with you. And yeah, I'm one of those riders that doesn't often blame the bike. I blame myself. And I know my confidence has definitely, I guess, taken a little bit of a tumble. Yeah, just with everything that's been happening. And yeah, so I just thought it was me. Maybe I was the reason why my times were a little bit slower. And then we were talking to Chloe Jones and her team, GR Motorsport. They suggested a really good frame straightener. So we thought, why not just get the bike to them and actually see maybe if something else is going on with the bike. And turns out, yeah, that was an expensive trip.
And you can see the plates just curved, you know, things like that.
Yeah, quite.
Because
what I found was, like, even just putting the new swing arm in, depending on how you sort of had it all when you were doing it up, it fucking didn't want to, like, to get the swing arm in there and bolt back in.
Yeah, I think it's just model. Yeah. Until you actually bolt it in on jig, because then you can literally physically get hold of the arm and they would sort of exaggerate. Stop.
Yeah.
Quite hard.
Yeah, well, it had a
other strips of
smashed all into pieces. So.
That's it. Well, we'll check it out and see what's what.
A very expensive trip, but we found out that, yeah, like pretty much everything was bent. The front forks were bent, the front axle was bent, the triple clamps were bent, the frame was bent, the subframe was bent, but obviously the swing arm wasn't bent because that was the one thing that we changed. So yeah, Ted did have a little inkling of thinking that maybe the bike was a little bit bent. His inkling was correct. Obviously we just didn't know anyone that could actually straighten it, or we didn't know where we would be able to actually take the bike to get it straightened. I'm going to ride anymore just to give my fingers a little bit of a break, but now that obviously my confidence, to be honest, is down in the dumps a little bit, I wouldn't mind just getting out on the bike now that we know that it is actually straight, and just see if I can get that confident feeling back. So there's a day on at Snetterton on Monday next week, which will be race week of Donington Park. Probably just going to do half the day at Snetterton, and just see if I can get a better feeling on the bike, so that going into free practice 1 at Donington Park, we are all honky-dory to go. Ted at the moment had to do a trip pretty much all the way back to Dover. He's basically done like an 8-hour return trip. Go and pick the bike up today. And yeah, basically as soon as he gets home, he's going to be putting all of this back together. Project Rebuild Bike 5.0. Let's go.
There's a switch block on the clutch side, isn't there?
No, I don't plug it in. The black one that I've already routed, that's the left-hand switch block.
Oh, okay.
But that just sits.
It just sits
so
there.
I can just plug it in and read it.
Yep.
But I know there is an awful lot of shit on this side that doesn't get used, because it's like headlights and parkers, and so I think that's the right-hand switch block.
Yeah, we've got that.
It's
in that area.
No, I don't think so.
I don't use one.
I want that one.
I'll just put it back.
See, I knew I needed to put this.
Too late.
Needed to put this on for a reason.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, they don't attach.
Yeah.
Taylor, why'd you break so many things?
Well, I didn't purposely do it, if that helps at all.
You broke the plug on the ABS, Taylor.
Well, we don't use ABS, don't we?
Yeah, but your bike still thinks it's there.
Oh.
We gotta trick it, just like we trick the rider sometimes.
I've got 3 plugs here.
Oh no,
and
that
I've got one.
is for the jet prime.
Oh, it is for the jet prime.
That'll be that one.
It is. Okay, that makes sense.
No, that's your side. Yeah, I put mine back in the frame, like a sensible person.
Subframe.
Did you do a thing?
Ah,
My side's done, by the way.
plastic tray left hand side. Someone did their job.
Right, I'm going to the gym. When I get back, I expect all this to be done.
Make it go broom when you get back.
Yeah. It has to go broom when I get back.
Then you can cook fried rice.
And then I'll cook fried rice. I'll do the important stuff.
Alright, ciao.
Catches.
Okay, I found 12 bucks.
It's just some certain times where you got to know your strength. One of my strengths is not anything mechanical, so I'm gonna go do my job and go to the gym instead.
2 hours later.
This is the ultimate test here. I'm back from the gym, but have the boys finished the bike? Does it go broom? Well, there's not as many wires sticking out.
Pretty close. Ted thinks it's going to run, so he's putting water in it.
Gonna run.
There it is.
Yeah, give him a prime the first time.